Hello, everyone. I am very sorry that I'm a bit late. I was setting up a fan because it is very, very hot at the moment. Hello. Oh, you're gonna get some echoing in a minute. One second. Very sorry that I'm a bit late. I was. Whoa, why is that so loud? Why was that so loud? Okay. Right, hang on, let me just sort this out. Lighting wise, let me just make sure everything's okay. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Audio sounds good. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Let me just skedaddle things around at the moment. Bear with me just a second. Let me get things set up. Let's move this over here. Move this over here. Okay, I think we're good. Hello, everyone. I hope we are doing well. There's a lot of people here, so I'm just going to say hello to everyone. Hello to Mr. B Bandit. Hello Stan. Hello Mr. Stormtrooper. Hello Christian. And everyone else who is just chilling. And anyone who's just chilling, lurking around. Hello. Guys, I missed something. Oh, those crowns are part of a YouTube thing. It's like it's a way to show like the quote biggest, like the channel's biggest like fans or chatters or whatnot. I can't turn it off. It's nothing that I can do, but you can turn it off. It's a top fans thing. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it too much, Christian. It's nothing. It's irrelevant, to be completely honest. I'm not really a fan of them, if I'm being 100% honest, but it is what it is. But hello. So, the last stream of this channel. And we got a couple of good ones to build here. So we've got this nice little one-piece set, and we got the V19 Torrent, which I imagine is probably what a lot of people are here to see. But because I want to keep you guys here for more watch time, we're going to build that after this one. How do I turn it off? I don't know. I'm not 100%. I just know that I can't. As I'm aware, chatters can turn it off. My other channel, I suppose I should probably put that in here actually, hang on. Let me just for the record, this animation channel isn't going anywhere. It's just all streams are going to be moving into another, channel just for the future, because I want to keep my streaming activities and my animation's kind of in a separate place. Hang on, I'll put the link in here. I'll put the there we go. And I will pin the message so you guys can see that now. Okay, perfect. We're good to go. We are good. Well, I'm not a fan of anime, but I'll still stay for it. I mean, this one's based on the actual Netflix series as well, so it's a bit different. So, well, I mean, a bit. I don't think it's 100%. I just kind of liked the set because of the build, and I really like the figures. There's really good parts for figures and stuff in here, so I'm just kind of like, you know what? I like this. It's not so bad. Oh, and I tell you what. It was interesting going into the actual LEGO store today. Hello there! Going into the LEGO store today was very, very interesting because I got to see some of the sets. In person, and oh my god. If you thought the MTT looked smaller in the images, I can tell you guys now, it is smaller in person. I just looked at it and I thought, I was like, that is not £140 worth of money. That's just no. Way too small. Way too small. Oh, there are 3 bags in here. Oh no, 3? Yep. We got a boat. And that's about it. Keep it. Lol. Alright, so we've got a couple of stickers there. We've got a nice boat, which I'm not sure we've actually got in this colour before. One piece of colour blue. Okay, we have got a thingy for a cape. That's obviously one of the characters has in here right now. Cool. Then I'll be able to get that in the cycling before. Notice if you do hear like a bit of a background like humming, I have turned my fan on because it is currently very, very hot. It's currently very, very hot, so I've got the fan. I've got a fan blaring in my face right now, so do just bear that in mind, just in case you do hear any humming. It's a sad day for YouTube tomorrow. Why is that? Question mark. Alright, so we got that. Oh, there's actually some pretty good pieces in here. Alright, I have the new MC. I think I had one of the old ones when I was little, but lost all the pieces, I guess. I just because I did the minifigures. Okay, fair enough. That's fine this year, but when I found most of the sets were flops, I lost interest in Lego for a while. I honestly don't blame you, Christian. I honestly don't blame you. This summer wave, when I went in. Oh, the AI verification. That's going to be interesting to see for sure. So I'll just have to wait and see. Okay, this I really don't understand with. This I don't really understand with Lego. You've got capes that are like soft and that are like the soft and sponge one, and then you got like the old like traditional kind of like more paper-like capes, and I'm just kind of like. These paper capes are just so outdated. Like, give them the soft, spongy ones are so much better because they won't lose quality over time. Whatever. Whatever, you know. Good headpiece to get in that color. Only got the hats there as well. Stay up YouTube, read them. We'll just have to see how that goes. Can't do much about it, so. But yeah, according to the people working at the my local Lego store, this year was apparently the worst release day, for Star Wars just ever. It was just that bad. Apparently online and in the store, so not a lot of people were buying the sets. Which again, can't say I'm surprised about. Like when I got the UTS canteen, the capes are just yeah, no, they're just not great. Like these ones, they're outdated. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just so dumb. Yeah, probably does not update YouTube. Generally speaking, I wouldn't mind it so much, but the problem is when they said it's AI, and it's just kind of like YouTube's AI is already crap. So it's just kind of like it's not great. That's the only problem with it. Is the actual stuff isn't probably that bad. It's more just the fact that YouTube's AI is just crap. That's the problem. That's the problem with it, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Crappy. We'll have to see how it all goes at the end of the day. But yeah. That's like a newish piece. We'll wait and see. But alas. But yeah, as I was saying, that Because I was considering buying that new MTT because it's kind of like, I actually kind of want to get it in person and build it just to see what the play features are like. And seeing how small it was, I was just kind of like, no. I am not paying 140 quid for that. Absolutely not. Just too small. It's just bleh. Crazy. How's my week been so far? It's been good. It's been warm. Britain is currently going through another heat wave, so that's fun. Hence why I've got the fan blowing on me at the moment. It's quite nice, I must admit. I like me some fan in my face. Okay, so that goes into there. DOG Cantina is the same price. Well, that's also just old. Would it really be worth technically that amount for inflation? I mean, debatable. I was able to leave the camera say early in the morning so I didn't miss the stream, but I'm also sad because I might miss the massive shooting star thing happening tonight because of Sid lying. Ah, damn. That was tonight? I thought that was another. I thought that was another date. I thought, oh, actually I don't know. Oh my god, the heating going on in my car was terrible. Yeah, I went for a walk earlier and it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough, not gonna lie, lads. Ladies and lads. Lads and ladies, I suppose. Didn't assume. But yeah, no, it was, it's been rough. Definitely been rough today, so sleeping is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. We'll wait and see on that one. Rip shooting star, yeah. Unfortunate, but I mean, you might be able to see it. You never know. That goes there. Yep. Yeah. Apparently it's gonna be like 100 shooting stars from 11 PM to dawn tomorrow morning. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, snap. Okay. Maybe I'll try and keep an eye out. Not that I will expect to see any, because I think last time one of these things happened, I didn't see nothing. But that's fine. It is what it is. Oh, crap. Crap, people. So we got the crabs there. Also here. Interesting pieces there. Might go to the edge of the beach to watch them because there isn't much light pollution there and it's on the coast, so yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely probably the best place to go and see it, I reckon. Sea would be the best place. He's just not here at the moment. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem if he's not here. He's not just because he's a moderator. He's a moderator. He is a person as well. He might just be busy. It doesn't matter. He will show up whenever. If he does. If he doesn't, it's not a problem. To be fair, I did originally schedule this stream time for 8, but I decided to stream an hour early because I was building multiple sets. So I started it earlier. And then PM. I mean, if it's to see shooting stars, I don't see why not. I definitely don't see why not. It's not every day you get to see a bunch of shooting stars, so have faith, my friend. I'm sure you'll get a chance. I'm sure you'll be able to. Okay. I have to admit, One Piece Lego theme was definitely not something I imagined would have ever really happened, to be honest. It's just such a random one, but bizarrely enough, kind of appropriate. Because the darkness kind of does work. It does kind of work quite well, I find. So that goes there. Oh, it's warm in my room, gentlemen. Very warm. Even my laptop's fan is going crazy at the moment, which is probably not too great, but alas, it's gotta be done. Oh, that was not fun. I didn't see that other piece there for a second. But how are we all doing? Are we all doing good? I know Stan said he's come back from his holiday, but how is everyone out? Everyone good? Don't know if I actually asked that question or not, but I'm asking it now. Alright, so where do these bits go? They go here. And that one's there. Doing great, good. Camera's glitched. Glitched what way? Is it okay? Is the stream okay? How did I say to him just to look up into the sky and we saw like 3 shooting stars and even a satellite? Oh, nice. That's cool. I destroyed my Lego Minecraft world and cleared my desk. Oh my. You did a hard reset on your Lego Minecraft world. Oh boy. Boy, howdy. It's good now. That's good to hear. I find just resting from the holiday and getting ready for the night. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's just for the pizza pieces in general. Just kind of wondering what was going on there. Well, it's basically grabbing the bits and bobs for that, which is not too shabby. Alright, so that goes to there, that goes to there. Quite a clever way to do the bridge, actually. Like the walkway onto it. Very clever. There. Just basically the rest of this just doing the rest of the bridge. From what I can gather, yes. It certainly looks like it. Did I put that on right? Oh yeah, no, it just looks funky because of the other pieces. Works. Works quite nicely. It looks a bit funky. Alright. Am I the only one who doesn't play just like games but always watches videos on them? I mean, it's fair. Hello, whenever you're in the good days, so you're buying any other sets from the Star Wars wave or only bound back in B19s, alright? I'm not planning on buying really any of the other sets, to be completely honest. I'm definitely not. I can definitely say for certain after seeing the MTT in person, I am not. I'm just not. Yeah, it's too small. That is just not a good price. But also, hello Imperial. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. How are you doing, good sir? Yeah, as much as I would like to get those Galactic Marines, I'm just kind of like, I'm not paying that money for it. It's just, no. Absolutely not. It is, yes, it works. It's about 7:23 in the evening for me at the moment. So, yeah, no, it's interesting. As I said, I just refuse to pay that amount of money for those sets. They're just not worth the price. I'm really considering the turbo tank when it goes down to probably at least half price. But then again, I'm only really going to get the figures anyway, so if anything, I might just wait for the figures to go on Bricklink. Because I've got no intention on getting the set, so That would be what I would do personally. Really, this wave could just basically be summed up with wait for a sale. That's that's my opinion on this wave. Just wait for the sale. Because generally speaking, most stuff isn't so bad. Like the V19 torrent isn't so bad. That one's price-wise is probably the best one, I reckon. I'm good. So I'm playing Stalker Gal. My 5-star order came today. Ordered many arms and some weapons plus Star Wars printed tiles. Nice. Nice. Did you get some clone printed arms by any chance? Oh, I keep forgetting. I do have a code with Firestar. If you use it, you get 10% off your order. If I had known people that people were buying stuff from Firestar, I would have said, "Oh, use this code because then you can get a discount on it." If you ever do want to get stuff from them, maybe I should actually do that at some point. Oh. I don't know any of the names of these characters, by the way. They just got good minifigure parts. I don't know really the names of any of them. And I've been talking about Stars of War, but I downloaded an app for looking and finding out which Stars of War. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. It gives you like a heads up when they're coming in as well. That's really cool. Interesting. That's quite a neat little app. Might buy one of those Galactic Marines separately, not buying their shade pair with Tango use. I use 10%. Oh, what, you actually used my code? God, I don't even remember when the last time I gave that code. I said that code. Oh, well. Well, I'm glad. I am glad you used it. Use the code well. Hello, Pepsi Trooper. Welcome. Hello. Right, here you go. I must admit, I'm kind of rushing this build so I can just crack straight on. So I can get onto the V19, because as much as I was saying, I'm going to make you guys wait, I'm also just like, I just kind of want to build the V19 turret now. Lol. I'm feeling depressed for some reason now. Oh? What's that? What is up? What is up, my friend? Why are you sad? Why are you feeling sad? There. Sorry. No, it's fine. Never apologize for being late. It's not a problem. You are never late to a stream. It is okay. Oh, that's good. This mop piece you can actually. I don't think this mop piece is new, but it can actually stand up. That's neat. That's a good little updated like mop. I like that. I'm a simpleton for these little things. Henya! Not Henya, hyena even. What am I on? Hyena. completely misread that. Hello, hyena. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hope all is good in the world of hyenas and whatnot. I have the Ahsoka Starfire from when I went to France. I might make the Galactic Marine dropship build and maybe buy some Galactic Marines on their own. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I forgot that was a really good alternate build. Boy, it's crazy how they were able to do that. Very neat. Kind of tempted for the Arc 170. The Arc 170 is good. The Arc 170 is a good set. I definitely do recommend that. If you could potentially get it for a little bit cheaper, then even better. But for its price, it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. So I definitely recommend it. What we're building? First up, we're building this one piece set here. I just like the build and I like the figures, so I got hold of it. And then we're going to be building the Star Wars V19 torrent. Once I finish this one. The Arc 170 is definitely a good one. I definitely recommend that. It's a very good updated build. It's just kind of, it's the one thing I'm always just constantly surprised at with LEGO is how they manage to make the sets just much more sturdy and compact. It's not an easy thing to do, but they managed to do it very well. Actually, did it very well. People saying the Arc 1 Fighter is way too downscaled, but I think it's really good size. It's only slightly smaller when compared to mine from 2010. Yeah, I don't think it's really that... To be completely honest, I've seen someone do a couple of modifications where they make the wings a bit wider and they make the cannons a bit bigger. And to be honest, that modification they did on that was very, very good. Was probably the best... It was a great little modification. Because even then, because I think really, if I was to nitpick about some details of that Arc 1 Fighter, is that I would say that it's maybe just the wings, like the wingspan is probably a bit too short. That would probably be the only thing I'd say about it, but it's doesn't mean it's like, I think it's a pretty good scale, to be fair. I just say, how long am I going to be streaming? As long as how long it takes for me to build this set in the V19. So probably be at least 2 hours from when I started, but it might be a bit longer. That's my plan. I know I kind of thought of the second gunship, like, you know, get it piece by piece, not entire set, but I have that Imperial Grey one, so I'm holding off now. But this Arc one will be nice for my Empire. Yeah, no, definitely. As long as the odd one's too big. The odd one was probably a bit too big, to be fair. In terms of... The new one is probably a bit more minifig scaled, I would say. Have you seen the modification where someone got the new MTT and made it to a good hold? 29 droids? Really? What, on like the deployment, on like the actual deployment rack thing? Cool, they managed to do that. That's impressive. They must have had to completely rebuild it, because that wouldn't have been a particularly easy thing to be able to do. Maybe I'm going mad, but I'm pretty certain they would have to have basically rebuilt the whole the inside structure of it. I must say, talking about the gunship Imperial, I must admit, I've been tempted to kind of get the parts to build the Coruscant gunship, but in like flipped colors, so it'll look like an original one. It'll look like an original one. That's what I would like. I'd like to try and do that at some point, which I just need to check them pieces wise. Boy, but that's one thing I'd like to do. 20, yes, on the actual rack. Oh, wow! I thought on a slice star or the $1,000. It looks cool. I do like the look of it, but 1,000 is too much money. No matter what, it's just too much money. Too much. It's just too much money. But wow, they were able to do that. They were able to get 20 on the rack. That's very impressive. Actually, thinking about the desktop and its atrocious prices. Really? Yeah, no, the price is just, it's too much. I get that there's... I mean, to be fair, they said there's 9,000 pieces, so technically it's about £100 more. Yes, they are. Had like visual on the scale of Bricklink, and it would cost similarly expensive. I mean, to be fair, getting like the Coruscant gunship and getting the pieces to make that into like an original kind of colored one probably wouldn't be that much. Because I think if you have the Coruscant gunship, you have a lot of the pieces. You just need to buy the pieces to replace the colors. But I don't think it would cost that much. I don't think. But I'll have to have a look. For reference, the 2000... Yeah, I know the 2007 one only holds 16. So the fact that he got that new one to hold 20, that's really impressive. I might have to check that out, actually. I might actually have to check that out. Because I'm very curious on how they were able... I'm very curious on how they were able to do that one. To do that modification, to be honest. But that's interesting. Ah, you got the Coruscant one. I'm trying to find one where it's just a ship, because I'm not too bothered by the minifigures. I'm trying to find one with just a ship and one that's not too expensive. And then I'm going to look at getting the other parts. That's what I'm doing currently. But now I'm just kind of wondering, should I just say F it and just get the full-on gunship? If I'm gonna get the gunship, you might as well just get the full set, I suppose, as well. Really, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I don't understand people who are like, the UCS Death Star is overpriced, and then they buy the old 2016 Death Star that is $800. I don't know. It's one of those ones. If it's gonna be a Death Star, you have to have. How did they do this? It was so small. It must be long. Yeah, no, they must have done. They must have made it longer for that. But in terms of what you're saying, Hyena, about the Death Star, I think the thing is, what a lot of people are annoyed about is that it's not like a bigger kind of sphere-like playset like the 2016 one. Because I mean, I've got the 2016 one like literally just right over there. It's like I can see it right now. It's on the side, and that set is just good. And it's half the pieces of this new one, you know. So I feel bored. What? Also over there, I found out how to modify the 2016 or 2019 Hyperboard Juggernaut so I can hold 6 figures in the middle part. Ooh, fair enough. That's quite cool. I should really try and get the pieces back together for the 2005 Turbo Tank at some point. Seeing all the stuff about the Turbo Tank, making me want to rebuild it. I need to sell some of my old sets, so I might get money and space for Arc 170 and Gunship, but it takes a little time. I need to unyellow some of them. Yeah, there's a reason why I hide all my sets, especially the ones that are white, just out of the way of any sun exposure. There is a reason I do that. Oh. The painting looking flat Death Star, but I also don't like the open area of the 2016 one. I mean, that's fair. I guess it just depends what you want. If you were going for more... Why can't I get this piece on the bucket? I can't get the handles on this bucket. It's being very fidgety. There we go. I guess it just depends what you want from the Death Star. If you just want just an actual like model, like the very old one, which doesn't have like a playable interior, then obviously I get that. But obviously they're wanting to. It's bizarre. They add in all these play features for it, and it's just kind of like, do you think any kid is going to afford that? You know, it's just, I don't know. That goes mindset with that. I have no idea what it is. I have a custom grey Imperial bricks from Republic bricks. Ah, fair enough. How was that? Was that set actually okay? Because I heard that Republic bricks has been known to be quite bad and kind of scammy. I might be wrong. I might be wrong in that regard, but I just seen a lot of stuff not really liking him, other than like his custom stuff. I mean, if you'd like to say that's fine, but I just hear stuff. So many things to buy. There's great next improve upgrading, but need to get the pieces for Vader's Jedi Interceptor Black one. Oh. There is a rumor actually for next year. We're going to be getting Vader's TIE Advanced fighter next year, because obviously next year is it the 50th? Next year would be the 50th anniversary of A New Hope, I guess. So then again, 1,000 is enough to get like 100 of those Nigel battle packs. It is. It basically is, but it's just you can't justify that amount of money. Like there just isn't. I mean, that's fine. I mean, some pieces had stickers I had to replace, and they needed to send me instructions. The rest was fine. It's a bit weird that they're still not particularly great if the sets have the stickers. Like, it's not a big deal, but it's just kind of like they would think they would check the pieces before sending them. So it's not exactly very professional, you know. So, there were like 15 missing pieces. Okay, well, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So they're not really checking it then. So yeah, not really selling me on that one, I'm afraid, Imperial. Oh yeah, 10th anniversary of Rogue One. So we could be getting some Rogue One stuff as well. Love to see that. So essentially, it wasn't great. Because considering how much I've seen him charge for those sets, it's just kind of like, that is a scam. The amount of money he's charging for it. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't think, from what you're telling me, I don't think I'll... Well, I mean, I wouldn't buy from him anyway, because he charges too much money for it. But I don't think I would buy from... I don't think I'd buy from him anyway, so... It was horrible. Fair enough. As I said, I don't plan on buying from him, so... Thank you for just solidifying that. I love the gunship still, even if the Penny has to build it. Fair. That's fair. As I said, I definitely don't plan on getting anything from him. Even though the stuff looks good, I'm just like, nah. Nah. I'll have a go at trying to do the recolored one, I think. It'll be interesting trying to build that. Because the scale of the Coruscant gunship is actually a pretty good scale for the gunships. Because while the old gunships were cool, they were a bit too big, I think. Calls in, hello, I'm dying. Hi, Martin. Is it by any chance because of the heat? Because I definitely don't blame you. I mean, I saw a custom waist keeps of a 4-bag. I think I haven't bought either. Oh, cool. I won't buy from him ever again, but just once. The one too much, you know, it wasn't pure. Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Also, at the end of the day, like, even if it was a pain in the ass to do, as long as you're generally happy with it, that's not a problem at the end of the day, you know? So, is what it is. Sending first aid kit by bird. Medic. Medic. Feels like I'm playing Team Fortress 2. Medic. Oh, gosh. I was talking about Rogue One the other day. I rebuilt the Rogue One ATST. Oh, nice. A cool one. It's a cool one, but a bit but probably not a bit oversized, I think. Humble opinion. Cool set. Just a bit out of minifig scale. But this is how they've done the structure for this is quite clever. They're basically holding all these points in with these 1x4s. Oh, why am I being over first over there? Yes, it's unbearable. Yep. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've got the fan. I've got a fan on at the moment, and I think I need to turn it up. So, can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear the fan at all. Noise gate should be blocking it, so it should be all right. Just let me know if you can. Just let me know if you can hear the fan, and if you do, I'll just turn it down a smidge. You think the V19 will be better than the ARC 170? I don't think the V19 was used after they changed the Phase 2 armor. I mean, not in the Clone Wars show. Yeah, no, I don't think it was, because it was quite an early fighter. I don't know, I bizarrely really like the V19 Tauren. It's just such a bizarre design that I'm just kind of like, there is something just cool about this. I don't know what it is, but I just like it. I can hear it. Okay, good. Whether or not it will be better than the ARC 170, I can't tell you. I can't tell you because, I mean, they're two very different ships, and they got a different selection of figures in them, really. So it's a tough one to answer. I think it'll be good. I definitely think it'll be worth the price. I'm just kind of interested to see the size of it. Alright, if you can't hear it, that's fine. That's all that matters. So that goes in there. For a few bits. I think from what I'm gathering, it looks like the bag 3 will just be kind of putting on the roof, from what I can gather. They need to make a Republic Y-Wing remake. Yes, that's actually one that I would like to see. I would generally like to see that. That would be really cool. Or they could do one. They don't necessarily have to do it in the yellow. They could do it in different colors because they had different color variations. They had the red one. They obviously had the Viper first one. There's lots they could do if they were willing to do it. It just depends on what Lego wants to do. Yeah, the Rex is white. This is why won't you want? I think he's obviously talking about like a more minifig scale one. I brought a Japanese Hijime Council mini scale Lego set because I thought it was. And South Korea. Oh, interesting. That's cool. So are you, Ben? Obviously not dead. As I said, I'm surviving. As I said, I've got the fan blaring on me at the moment, so I'm not too bad, buddy. I'm pretty good, pretty good. Getting that fan all set up. Alright. Almost there. One more bag after this, and then we'll be done. No, I think it'd be cool. I think having that Y-Wing would definitely be a good one. It'll be something different. Whether Lego would do that, I have absolutely no idea. So we just have to wait and see on that one, I think. Alright, so that could go up here. I think after this little bit, we'll be on to the last bag, from what I can tell. The only Republic Y-Wings I have made were for certain characters, Anakin and Rex's. One had turbo figures and the other was a microfighter. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you could buy that old Y-Wing, if you could get that old Y-Wing for a decent price that didn't have the figures, I think that would have been pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Just depends, I suppose, how much you're willing to... how much you'd want that set, I guess. But technically, those Y-Wings were around in the early Clone Wars, because obviously they were in the episode where they attacked the, is it the Malevolent? The Malevolence? The Malevolence. That's a really hard word to say. What's that piece go then? Oh. One with stickers. Sticker is it? Okay, it's that one. Let's get that on. 2028 will be 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars. Oh yeah. Well, prequel fans, Clone Wars and prequels fans, prepare yourselves because that will be a. That's going to be a good year. That'll be a good year for all of you. That'll be a very good year for all of you. Alright, number 3. And here's with this one has Luffy. Yeah, I'd buy the old. You're gonna make a stop motion? Nice! That'd be cool. Yeah, buy the old Republic Y-Wing of Anakin and Ahsoka and R2 and just swap it out with 2 clone pilots. Yeah, no, exactly. I think that. Oh. So, you know how I've been building this set? It's all been the paper bags. I guess they ran out of paper bags. What the heck? Lego, will you make up your mind? This one about I thought it was a Pirates of the Caribbean set. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean was a really interesting theme. Really, just such a random theme, I think. But I suppose it's probably the closest thing that we've had to like a Lego Pirates theme in somewhat recent times, so it's not too bad. It'd be a good year if Lego even acknowledged the anniversary. That's also true. That is also true. Which, to be fair, I think they probably would, because they would probably be very silly not to. considering that's all considering they've only really been catering to the Clone Wars stuff for a while, so, you know, it'd be silly not to. But it'll be interesting to see. As I said, we've got A New Hope first, and from what I'm hearing so far, we're getting another X-Wing. Guys, guess what I said? Another X-Wing. You heard that right. We're getting another one. That's like a crying face. And so one thing I will admire with this is that they give the characters the actual other hair pieces along with the hat. That is cool. That is very good. I very much appreciate that, and I like the fact that it's got a piece on here for him to hold the hat. That's pretty cool. Good job, Lego, on that one. And Shalmon Boo. Hello, Shalmon Boo, as they say. I love Captain Salazar's ship for the side variant. That was good. We got A New Hope. Wow, another X-Wing. They've never done that before. Yep. But to be fair, as I said, I'm more looking forward to seeing what they do with Vader's TIE Advanced. That would be a really good one to see. Because I must admit, I've been trying to get hold of a Darth Vader's TIE Advanced for quite a while. But obviously I can't really find it for a good price unless you want to buy the one that has the A-Wing in it, which I don't particularly want. But now that I know there's going to be one... Now that I know that there's going to be one coming out next year, I've got, there's one reason just to wait for that one, I suppose. So, yeah. Not too shabby, but yeah. The other X-Wing, it will be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what they do, and whether or not it will just be a redo of the one in that TIE and X-Wing mashup from that Rebuild the Galaxy. It'll be interesting to see what they do there. We have... this is like a notice board thing. Oh yeah, these wanted posters. I forgot about these. You get some of these posters in some of the sets. Like this one that has one. And I think other sets have like 2, 3, and the biggest one has like 6 or something like that. And you get different posters in every set. That's quite cool. I like that. Notice. Isn't it supposed to be like a gingerbread TIE Advance though? Not that I'm aware of. I know there's meant to be a gingerbread AT-AT. Like mid-scale AT-AT or something like that. From what I recall. I know about that one. I don't know about the TIE Advanced. The TIE Advanced being one like that is news to me. That's quite cool. One of those wanted posters would be worth quite a lot of money. And thank you for making our days a little more doable. Thank you. Not wasting our time. Aw. No, I'm glad you enjoy the streams. I have fun doing them, so I'm just glad that there are people here watching me. I'm very glad that you are all watching me. Oh, so this is the roof we're doing now. I actually need to see the roof. I put that on the wrong way. Maybe I can just turn it around. Apparently the 2025 set series got changed to instead be Vader's TIE Fighter instead of the AT-AT. Well, that'd be a bit random, I must admit, if that is the case. That'd be very random, and a bit kind of like, why? The AT-AT, it makes sense for the AT-AT to be the, like, gingerbread style rather than Darth Vader's TIE. Generally, like, from my point of view, it would make more sense to do it that way. For a multitude of reasons. And some days I'm just really bored, but then I'll realize Ben is streaming and I have something to look forward to. Nah. But out of context, who's going to make it? I mean, I've already made like 3 out of context videos of me playing Minecraft. So technically, when you ask the question who's going to do it, technically I already have. You know? Alright, so we got to do 2 times 2 of these bits. So I'm just going to kind of do them all along the page kind of thing. Lego boardroom bots. Alright, any ideas on set? Everyone else? One person. Why do we make another X-Wing? I mean, the one thing I will give Lego for next year, because it's a big anniversary of A New Hope, it'd be kind of silly for them not to do something involving an X-Wing. Like, this one actually generally makes sense. Like, okay, no, that makes sense for them to do an X-Wing. You know, it makes more sense for them to do it that way, I think, in that regard. But yeah, other times it's just been kind of like, yeah, we've had one too many X-Wings. So, yeah, that X-Wing and TIE Fighter mashup set might not be around for too much longer, so if you guys want to get hold of that, I'd probably suggest doing that sooner than later, because I feel like that's going to be retired very soon. Yeah, because 8080 is more like Gingerbread House in a way, because it holds more people in a way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Hey Ben, Lego City Police Chase. Are you referring to the one that I made like over 10 years ago, like over nearly 15 years ago now? Is that the one you're talking about? What's next? Lego's Porkins X-Wing? I mean, maybe. Isn't A New Hope turning 49 next year though? I thought that as well. But it might just be like a year-long celebration kind of leading up to it, maybe? That's my theory. But I'm not so sure. That's just, but those are just rumors I've heard, that it's meant to, the reason they've got a TIE Advance and an X-Wing coming out is because of that, essentially. So, you know, y'all do you work that one out, because I don't know. I certainly do not know on that degree. Maybe I might be talking about that animation. I mean, to be fair, it could, when you say City Police Chase, it's kind of like that could literally be any of the thousands of videos on YouTube, because there's probably loads of videos titled that. But if it was referring to me, then oh boy, that's an old one. Definitely good call doing this one at a time, so that definitely works. Oh wait, no, wrong bit. There. That's a quite good way how they done a texture for the roof, actually. Very clever. Kind of like a good kind. It's like one of those classic straw, like roofy bits, and it looks really good. That goes there, and then this comes onto here. All right. So now. There. Hello, Worst Hour. Welcome, welcome. Hello. In 1977, the 50th anniversary is in 2027. Lego is making a wave in 2016. Could be like an earlier celebration. There's been a rumor that a new Lego game will be announced at Gamescom next week. Ooh. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I wonder. You know, somehow it makes you think it's going to be a Lego One Piece. Or a Lego Pokemon. Considering all the themes that they're doing. Oh, another rumor that I've heard for new some new sets is they're supposedly doing another Legend of Zelda set as well. So any fans of Legend of Zelda might like that. So Opera, yep. My fan is blaring at the moment. We're lasting now all the way. Well, not quite all the way, but high enough to satisfy me. Then we need more storytime animations. I've got ideas written down for one. I think that at the moment I've just got too many things ongoing at the moment. Once I've debuted this new channel and things, I'm going to kind of go back to some of my projects, because I just kind of like, I'm wanting to stick to doing one thing at a time, because otherwise I'm going to lose my marbles. So I just want to make sure of that. Oh, okay. Oh, right, I see. So it's like that? Is it like right in the middle? Oh, that's... Oh, clever. They've interlocked that really nicely, actually. Nicely done. So that'll be another one of these will be 4. I'll show you how they've done this. It's quite clever. That way they've kind of interlocked everything. Very nicely done. Lego makes a new game with Lego YouTubers, then the animations will be there, and then the Holy Grail, the Golden Deluxe animation figure. You imagine. The super rare animations figure. The figure that will be worth absolutely no money, because who wants to own a Benau Animations figure? So does this just sit on the roof, I guess? Does it just sit there? What is this one? What I'm gathering, it's looking like it has to... It sits in between, but that's not... Oh, right, I see. Trying to move over a little bit. No, that's not going to work. No, that's not work then. That doesn't... Hold up. A bit confused here. Oh. Like, is it like that? Oh, it's like that. Right, okay. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now. Okay, makes a bit more sense now. It should sit on there nicely. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. Solved it. Messages. Get me out an official Lego Star Wars Battlefront. That would be cool. Let's go there. Haven't done that since January. We all want a picture. Do you? Hello there, Isaac. Welcome. Just got home from work. I hope work was alright, man. Hope it was all good. I'm doing your favorite part now. I'm putting stickers. Putting stickers on a surfboard of all things. It's a bit random. Again, I'm assuming this surfboard means probably something more in the actual show. I actually do need to... I am planning on watching the One Piece Netflix series because I'm very curious. I am very curious about it. I was like a menu. Alright, that's actually all the stickers, so that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. So that goes there. I missed your previous comment. Oh, I did. I missed your comment. Sorry, Martin. I just saw it. Yep. Well, the rumor is a Lego Batman compilation game. Ooh. Interesting. That would be interesting to see. Not quite sure what to think about that though, actually. Would I argue and say I'd probably want something else other than that? Probably. but also... I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Oh, I could... I don't know if that one the wrong way. I was going to say. Why is that not working out? There we go. That's a bit better. This is the One Piece set. Yes, this is the One Piece set at the moment. We're going to be doing the V19 shortly. I'm just going to finish building this and then I will do that. Then you have inspired me to make an animation for Star Wars Sega. Oh, cool! Cool. I look forward to seeing it. I look forward to seeing it. I always like... It's always good seeing others make animations. So... Every Lego Star Wars fan has heard this though before negotiations. It is true. One thing I must admit that I will probably end up doing on my new channel is probably streaming the original Lego Star Wars game, which I know it's not going to be really much different at all from the complete saga, but I'm also just kind of like, I kind of want to play the old one. I just want to play the original. I would like to play the original because I think it could be quite fun. Especially going back into Dexter's Diner as well. There we go. There's just a boat here. Boat with crates. And a chain there. Just some other ones. I think there's an extra one. Okay, that's quite cool. Good selection of pieces there that's spare. Well, it adds up since my favorite people in the world, Warner Brothers, decided to have a gaming division focused on just 4 things: DC, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and Mortal Kombat. I suppose it does make sense. Wait, if I make a Lego Star Wars animation with Star Wars copyright? No, of course not. Just don't use any music. Just don't use any music from the films, then you'll be fine. That'll be the stuff that you don't want to do. Hello, Moon Monkey. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. I was not aware that the Warner Bros had Mortal Kombat. It's news to me. That's pretty cool. Nice little build. Nice cheap little builds for the price. I'd say it's definitely a good price for that. Very nice. Oh, you gotta go. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Hope you have a good one. Okay, now I like that. I definitely like that one. Move that to the side a minute. I think you guys are probably more interested in the actual V19 torrent itself. I'll be down for an original Lego Star Wars stream. Yeee. Nice. You're getting knocked over, but that's fine. Alright, on to the main event. Bosh. The V19 torrent. Let's see what we got here, shall we? So we have a General Kenobi figure, Hazard Ventress, and a new clone pilot as well. Let's see if we can buff this one out before things get carried. A lot of bags. Whoa, that's a lot of bags. That was quite a lot. How many numbered ones do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's not too bad. The thing I love most about Mortal Kombat is to get over here. I'm down for any stream as long as Ben has. Bruh. Okay, we got 5 stickers for that. That's not too shabby, I suppose. Not too bad. Oh, the first figure that you're going to see is General Kenobi. And what I would suggest making stop motion? The one I use is quite old, but I'm not really so sure of any modern ones. I think there's an app called Stop Motion on like the Apple Store, which I think is pretty good. I don't actually. Oh no, Stop Motion Studio, I think is what it's called. Stop Motion Studio is what I believe it's called, so that would be the one to maybe have a look at. Oh, I can hear people putting cycling bins out. General Kenobi. Oh, and he has arm printing. That's pretty neat. Obi-Wan has arm printing. Yeah, no, he looks pretty good. We need a proper review on each figure. What, from the One Piece or the or this V19 torrent? Per usual again, front looks okay. Back not so much, but yeah, no. This is definitely a very good updated like General Kenobi figure. General Kenobi. Yeah, no, Obi-Wan looks good. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, the B19. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Wrong. Kenobi. Kenobi. Oh. This is in a couple more. Kenobi. No, General Kenobi looks pretty good at the moment. Alright, here we go. Let's get into these complicated technique malarkeys. Guys, I haven't done Obi-Wan's lightsaber, but that's fine. We can do it later. We can definitely have a. I definitely can do a figure showcase of these ones for sure. Let me hydrate quickly. Oh, very nice. And like a proper view of the both sets as I basically missed the first. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'll do a nice close. I'll do a close up of the other one. We will swap to a close up cam once I've finished it. Great. Now I don't get to see what's inside bags to know what bags to get excited for. It doesn't really matter all that much. I guess it makes it harder for the people who want to just get the minifigures and sell them. I guess that's one thing that makes it a bit harder to that degree, but oops, I guess that's definitely not meant to move. Because that just broke off. Definitely not meant to. It looks like this, what we're doing here, this looks like kind of like the main chassis of the ship from what I can see. It's like a Batman compilation game. It's apparently developed by TT Games, which surprised me since I thought Lego sacked them from Lego games. I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't say that they've... I don't know. That's an interesting one, Chief. I don't quite know how that is going to work. Oops. Hang on. There That really confused me a second. It just looked a bit weird. Looked a bit funky. The V19 Torrent figures plus Republic Y-Wing would be great. Yeah. To be fair, if they were to redo... Oh, I've done it wrong again. What the hell? Yeah. Complicated. I think if they were to probably redo the Y-Wing, they would probably either have just 2 normal clone pilots and obviously an astromech droid. Or they do Anakin and Ahsoka and R2 again. Which would probably be the safe bet. Let's be honest. That's what I imagine they would do, but I'm not 100% on that one. That could be... It would definitely be interesting to see. I'm just making sure I do this right, because if I do this wrong, I have to come back to it later, then it's going to be very awkward. There we go, that looks good. I remember you mentioning major issues with the complete saga since they developed their own engine. Don't remember you mentioned they were dropping it from it. Yeah, no, that's what I thought as well. I don't remember them dropping it. I know they had issues. But if they were to redo, what the hell? Maybe. Okay, I kind of made myself dinner. Nice. Nice. We're back for the V19. Should we see sign a new publishing deal for its redo games with a company called Annapurna? Ah, okay. Well, it'll be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see what they do. Yes, Isaac has arrived. Alright, let's get these bits in. Progressing. I can see my phone lighting up. 10 of them. Just have them basically release a group of their previous games. I mean, to be fair, they could very easily do that. I'm quite surprised that they haven't re-released like the complete saga at all in some way, but they also don't really need to that degree, I suppose. And also, why would they do that when they've got the Skywalker saga as well? At this point, Disney will buy Netflix. They bought ESPN and so I think Netflix is supposed to the end too. I don't think so. I think Netflix are still probably doing quite well on their own at the moment, so I don't think Disney would get a hold of them particularly. I don't think so anyway. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think Disney would get hold of Netflix. Owned by the sister of the guy who recently bought Paramount Pictures. Ew. I think I've just realised what this part is I'm doing here. I think this, looking at this ball joint, I think this is the actual part of, I think this is the actual wings, or at least the side, like the main side wings. I reckon they're going to connect to these little ball joints, to these, can you see? These little ball joints here. There's going to be 2 of them on each side. So I reckon that's how the wings are going to, go. That's what I imagine anyway. Could be wrong, but that's just what I'm getting out of here. And it's Good Game and Wednesday have been blowing up, so never mind. Disney readers, Netflix is booming. That's true. Yeah, I'm a bit on this one. Let's hope to stay alive. Yeah, as I said, Netflix are doing pretty well, even if they are doing stupid things with their subscription stuff. But they are doing pretty well. I don't think it's going to die, at least not anytime soon anyway. Talking about Paramount, have you guys seen the new season of South Park apart from the small clip? They're absolutely hilarious. I haven't seen the episode, but I've seen clips. And they are quite, from what I've seen, I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh. I am forever surprised with the amount of stuff that those guys are able to get away with. It is crazy. It is crazy, as they say. But it's interesting. South Park isn't really my cup of tea, because I think it's probably a bit too much crude humor for my liking, to be honest. That's just me. You know, I don't. You know, if you like it, you like it. You know, that's not a problem. But me personally, I'm just kind of like, too much crude humor for my personal liking. There we go, shall we? Yeah, no worries. All good. Right. So this, with the amount of these pins and stuff that's going in, this is going to be very, very solid. My For You page on everything is either Star Wars or Squid Game. Squid Game. That's another one that I still haven't watched, that people are always telling me to watch, but I just... I don't know, I'm just not that bothered by its premise. Like, I'm sure it's really good, but I'm just kind of like... I've seen clips and bits and bobs of it, and I'm just kind of like... Meh? Really? I don't know. It probably is really good. I don't know. Humble opinion, you know? As it is. Oh wait, I mean, let's give it PG-13. Wait, what? Wait, what? Then I have to keep... I mean, to be fair, once I move to my new channel, things won't be sticking PG. Won't have to stay PG for as much. The filter is going to be coming off once I move to my new channel. Goodbye, filter. Hello, F-bombs. I'm joking. Nah, I don't. I probably won't. Still probably won't as much, but I definitely won't feel as bad if the odd swear does. If I do drop the odd swear now and then on there. Bada bing. Bada boom. What's the likelihood we reckon that the... But I want to see how the clone pilot looks. I got a feeling we're not going to see that until probably the last bag. I reckon, but we'll see. I got it when I say I was named after a South Park character, so I like the show went. So that show is in my blood because when my parents were thinking about names, they loved South Park and the name Stan. Stan's not a bad name, to be fair. I like the name Stan. Alright. But then this just goes on to here. That must be the phone shoot. Why is my phone constantly lighting up? What's going on? Oh, apparently one. Okay. Never mind. Wondering what that was all about. Phone just keeps lighting up, but it's family texting each other. Some stuff, so that's fine. Blah 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 blah. Alright. This goes there. Since that's a shame, I haven't really watched or seen anything new. No Filter Bear Knife is, I think, better in my opinion. No Filter Ben. Oh boy. That's gonna be... Ben with zero filter is gonna be an interesting one, I tell you that. I think the closest you guys got to no filter Ben was probably when I played for Five Nights at Freddy's game, because the filter just went completely out the window for that. Anyone who remembers that, and who was there for those streams, will know. Will remember very well that my filter went straight out the window. Five Nights at Freddy's. Ugh. What a pain in the ass game. I saw someone call a clone trooper and say, "Oh, look, that's the guy from Star Trek." Oh lord. Oh lord. That is no bueno, my friend. That is no bueno. That is, as they say. Ooh. Okay, now I gotta watch the FNAF streams. If you're gonna watch it, then watch the first one, because I think the first one was the best one. Agree to this, people might agree to disagree, but I think the first one was definitely the most amusing. God, those games were such a... I mean, the first one wasn't so bad, because I kind of got the hang. I kind of got the hang of it, but my god, the second game was an absolute nightmare. The second Five Nights at Freddy's is just such a nightmare because there was just too much. There was too much that would come at you all at once, and you're just kind of like, I feel like the only reason I'm losing is because I literally just can't click things fast enough. So it's just like, this just feels like I'm getting robbed. I was there for the FNAF streams, but I didn't like FNAF so much, so I didn't watch them. Oh, really? Oh, fair enough. No, that's fair. You must have been lurking, because I don't recall seeing you unless you were under another name. I don't recall seeing you in those streams. I could be wrong. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah. So this looks like a good part. It's like the main chassis here. Oops, there we go. Couldn't see those parts. That goes on here. That comes on here. Alright, so that comes onto this. Solid structure. Alright. Hello, Blake. Welcome, welcome. The Lego building is going good. We're just finishing the first bag. The first bag of the torrent. So we are doing pretty well. How are you doing, Blake? Are you doing good? Hopefully you're doing good. Building new Juggernaut Lego stream. Oh, okay, so the build is absolutely effing, yeah, prototyping out the window. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, Breen said I was working in the FNAF stream. Oh, okay. That's cool. General Kenobi, I forgot your lightsaber. My bad. Let's fix that. To be fair, not bad. That's actually a pretty good figure. Getting a lot of extra pieces. Oh, stretch my legs. I really stretch. Whoops, I opened that bag at an angle. And oh my god. Guys, I think they ran out of paper bags again. Oh my word. What you like, Lego? What are you like, huh? You're clearly not cutting down enough trees. It is joke. Like, nobody said your lightsaber is your life, it wasn't even holding it. And to be fair, it was my bad. I should have been the one sawing that. Oh my, that is funny though. Well, I can confirm there's no minifigures in this one. Can't throw everything into one box now because of all these stupid plastic bags. Recycling. Ugh. Can throw them all in one bag. One box even. Alas. Alas. Ren's making a game and my cat is in the game. I just saw a message saying that he ripped his arms off on accident. What? Much like a rigging thing, I suppose. Saying that out of context is a bit random. It's like, just rip the cat arms off. It's like, what? Pardon me? Tomate? All by myself. Do. I just realized when I moved my new stream as well, there's going to be a lot of very confused people because that was a channel where I made edited clips of streamers that I followed. But now that I don't do that anymore and it's changed into a stream channel, people are going to be watching this. It's kind of like, wasn't this the guy that just did clips? Why is he streaming now? And yeah, maybe I might have to clarify that when I do my little stream, delivery stream on that one. For sure. I don't know what is this time doing here. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing, what this is going on. Interesting. Wait, was that maybe times 3 or times 2? No, just times 3. Okay. That's a little funky, but no, that's fine. That's... Alright, so we got this here, we got that there. I wonder what is this we're building? I don't actually know. I can't tell what this part. I can't tell what this is we're building at the moment. It's like a very complex thing they got going on here. At the moment in time. You know what? Actually, subject of films and things. The Mad Lego can't make them the ball and socket tiles in a different color, like why? I mean, yeah. It's not that they can't. It's just they probably won't because it's cheaper just to keep it the same. To be honest, but what I was saying about the subject of films, you know, one film I really wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind rewatching the Clone Wars movie, the one that came out in 2008, the one that kickstarted the whole CGI, the CG franchise. I kind of wouldn't mind watching that again at some point. So that could be a potential watch along as well. Because I keep seeing clips on that, and it's kind of like, this movie really was just. I think it got too much. I think it got quite a lot of hate, unfortunately, because it was doing a lot of different stuff. Oh, this might be where he sits. Actually, now that I think about it, that would make sense. Yeah, that might be where our pilot sits. Okay, From what I'm gathering so far, as I said, this is probably about as wide as it's like this. It's about as wide as this, because this is obviously going to be the ship once it's kind of obviously like folded in landing position. So this is kind of as wide as it is, and not so sure what to think about that, but fan is actually blowing the instructions. This page going up is from the fan, so I'm trying to kind of keep it down at the moment. Trying, but failing. Welcome back, Isaac. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm making some lore. General Kenobi was flying his large ventures on the V-19 turret and they crash land at the heart in the galaxy of One Piece. I mean, to be fair, could do. Could definitely do that. Actually, I have to admit, the V9, like, if this is the general size of the ship, it's not bad. I also enjoyed the CG Clone Wars movie. Also like how there was an episode that leads up to it. Yeah, that's true. I might actually... Yeah, maybe I might do that. Maybe that could be my first watch long on my new channel. You can watch the first... You can watch the first one. You can watch that film. I think that'd be pretty good. It was a success. Nice. Good to hear. Alright, so that goes there. I've been here all the time, but I'm back in the chat. Yeah, that's fine. It's no worries. It's not a problem if it was not a problem if that was the case. If it wasn't the case, you were doing stuff. I don't expect people to sit in my chat all for the whole stream because that just seems a bit mad. An era ends tonight. It's definitely it's an end of somewhat, but also new beginnings as well. So that's always not so bad. Also, hello Weiss as well. I hope you're doing good. Hope all is well. I just need to do something real quick. No worries. It's time to sort. Kind of almost sounds like I'm watching Yu-Gi-Oh! It's time to sort. That's kind of what it sounded like to me there. Oops. Oh, this could be... Yeah, this looks like what we're doing here is like the bottom, like, fin part? I think. I don't know what you call that. Like the bottom part of the V19 turret. Would you probably say that's like the fin more than like a wing? Agree to disagree. That's kind of what I think, anyway. I might be wrong in thinking that, but that's what I perceive it as. It's more like a fin more than a wing. It's just such a unique looking ship. It's just such a random one for like a design. What I'll give the designers for like the Clone Wars kind of stuff is that they really did a good job of just making such a unique looking ships for the Republic. I call it a wing, you call it a fin. Oh, okay. I say it's only more of a fin. I've got a new bulk out to destroy my Minecraft world, so I gotta sort it back into my collection. Fair enough. Busy, busy, busy. This is gonna go all the way in. There we go. Actually, such an interesting. Just an interesting one. The V19 turret is a unique design, but I like the design. I like the design because it is so unique and weird. I like unique ships. Right. Oh, here's something for you guys in terms of clones, because I know I did a poll of it. I think a while ago. I'm gonna ask you guys, you lovely people in chat, which armor or clone do you prefer? Do you prefer Phase 1 clone armor or do you prefer Phase 2 clone armor? Because I think you guys will know how I stand. I like my Phase 1 armor. Just to be very different. Might be a bit of a hot take, but that's the one that I like. I like the Phase 1 armor more than Phase 2. Makes sense. I think it makes the clone stand out a little bit more. Be curious. Phase 2. Oh, you like Phase 2, man? Oh, okay. Phase 3, bruh. That wasn't an option, so I'm invalidating your opinion. That's being invalidated me. Phase 3 was not an option. I don't know. There's something about Phase 1 armor. I don't know what it is, I just really like it. Phase 1 as well. Ah. A fellow Phase 1 enjoyer. Nice. I guess the good thing about Phase 2 is that it kind of moves quite smoothly into the Stormtrooper. It kind of seems quite... Phase 3 is just Stormtrooper. That's, yeah, basically. Well, technically the TK Troopers from Bad Batch, I suppose, technically. Oh, that's too far in there. God, this is really, really solid. I'm going to stop bullying my cat and taking its limbs off in game. I'd say I take him all of his dog and take the limbs off. Jeez. Well, Phase 3 wouldn't be Stormtrooper, it wouldn't be clones, but... Oh, solid. Mine is your last stream. It's my last stream on this channel because I'm moving all streams to a new channel because I want to separate my animations from my streams. And if you want to see my new streaming channel, you can check the link in on the pinned comment. As is all. Phase 1 has a nice sleekness to it, and Phase 2 is a nice transition to Stormtrooper. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that's the main reason. That's, like, say, one of the reasons why I like it. It's just the sleekness to it, and it's definitely like when I think. And to be completely honest, when I think Clone Trooper, when I think of like Clone Troopers, I always think of the Phase 1 armor every time. This is the it was right. This is the fin. I'm gonna call it a fin. It might technically be a wing, but I'm just gonna call it a fin because I kind of class it as a fin. Oh wait, that can't be. That doesn't look right. Oh, I put it on the wrong way. That's why. Wrong way. So how it works, it's got to be like this. Ah, okay, that's a really clever way to do it. So that bar that I put on there kind of holds it together. So as it's deployed. Oh, there must be something to keep hold of that. Yeah, I'd say there's something that will keep hold of that. One second, I'll check the chat in just a second. Let me just get these pieces on. There, this goes on here. Blah 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 blah. One of my favorite Trooper Tiki Trooper needs an official Lego set. It does. It really does. I'm quite surprised. It's disappointing they haven't done more Bad Batch stuff, to be completely honest. Whether they will do one or not, I don't really know. I like to hope they will. Oops. Ah! Come back! Don't fall off! Okay, so then that goes onto here, this comes onto here. So, this goes on, this comes on here then, and then the other 1 by 4. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, API figure custom. They're pretty cool. They do really good. I've seen the stuff that they do is really, really nice. Personally, I think that kind of draws the line. That to me is like, they're really good customs. But I feel like there's ones where it's just where figures are too custom to the point where it doesn't really look Lego anymore. And I feel like those ones are kind of on par with that. Like, by all means, the really good detailed stuff is great. But it's just, there's too much. I think there's a thing is too much. As I said, it just doesn't feel like Lego at that point in time. So, you know, humble opinion. You guys like those customs, that's great, but just personally, not really. I don't mind custom figures, but I'm not too custom. If that makes sense. Goes back to here. Yeah, now this is basically the cockpit we're doing, bro. Ben, stop trying to pull us. We know you're Elon Musk. You don't have to be upset. What? That came out of left field. What are you on about? That came out of left field. Came out of left field there, B. What are you on about? When a figure is so detailed to the point it doesn't even look Lego, it's just crazy. Yeah, no, but that's just the thing. It's the same with like the Clone Army custom stuff. For the Clone Army custom stuff. I mean, like, I've got a Clone Army Customs tech, which, you know, great figure, but I'm also just looking at it. I'm just kind of like, it just doesn't look Lego. It just doesn't look right. couldn't tell you like what it was, but I think it's because it's just too. I think there is such thing as too much custom stuff. Personally, as I said, it's just how I feel on that. I mean, I love Family Cars. No, I do as well. I think they do some good stuff. But I'm just saying that their figures are probably a bit too detailed. The Grandpa Clone Customs are probably a better one because, yes, it's custom figures, but it's not as... They're not as crazy customized as the Clone Army Customs one are. In fact, the Grandpa Clone Customs are... They kind of tried to stick with the style that LEGO's going for at the moment, which is good. And it just kind of fits in with the other figures. That allegation makes no sense. I mean, I don't even know where it came from. It's just so out of left field. It's just like, what? But GCT is more expensive. Is it really? Is it? I would thought Clone Army Customs was more expensive. I mean, the reseller that's here in the UK, I'm pretty certain I can get the Grandpa Clone Customs ones cheaper than Clone Army Customs. I suppose it depends on the figure, I guess, to that degree. Really do want that. Oops, roll away, come back. I don't know if you guys saw that roll away. It was just like, it's off. It's a-going. Guys really want that karaoke stream, huh? So bizarre. It's a joke. It's just so out of left field. It's like, huh? Does that mean the cat? Huh? Huh? So random. I saw one for 35.44 for one figure. Oh, really? Maybe it just depends on the figure. Alright. Okay, one thing I will say about stickers. Like, I'm not really too bothered by them now. But ones that I don't like doing are ones where it's round stickers on a tile. I hate that. I really do not like these because these ones are a lot easier to mess up. Easier if you use the like brick separate technique that I use for this here. But it's just like, ugh. Oh, it's like a control panel bit anyway, so it's not a big deal if it's a little bit off because you're not going to really see it. GG's kind of army building clones are £22 on the website. Because last time I remember were like 17 or something. Oh, fair enough. You're actually getting close to 500 on the other channel. You're on 406 currently. Yeah, am I ready? Oh snap, I didn't know that. I had no idea about that. 403. Oh, 403. Oh, I was going to say 406. I was just kind of like, really? 406? I was going to say. I just kind of like, really? I was like, where did those people come from? The lurkers hiding in the stream and going over there and then. That'll be fun. I've got some, just for the record as well, for the stream I'm going to do on Thursday on my new channel. It's kind of like just going to be a just chatting stream and just kind of talking about my plans and hopes for that channel. So there's nothing going to be incredibly simple. Back again, I had dinner for OMG. Good dinner. What did you have to eat, Imperial? If you don't mind me asking. We kind of got the main body of the torrent almost done. That seems to be what this bit is going for at the moment. Wow. Okay, so like that. As I said, it's just going to be so funny going on streaming on that channel because everyone who has been on that channel is going to be like, I thought you were clipping. What are you doing now? Then when I saw Lego, I run across to left field and get crazy and take it to the right field. LOL. I see what you did there. Right, so that there is here. Oh, I've just realized as well. Ugh. I've realized with that channel, some of the streamers that I clipped might have me under as a clipper still on like their channel recommendations. Oh, I might need to talk to some of them about that. Ooh. Ooh. It's not a big deal, but it's just kind of like, probably should talk to them about that. So I get, yeah, I don't do clipping anymore. I'm kind of low-key retired from the whole clipping thing. So you might want to take me out of the whole clipping shenanigans stuff. because in the words of someone, I don't do that now. I don't do that here. Oh dear. It just occurred to me. I don't know why it suddenly came to me just then. Of all things, of all timings and whatnot, but it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I don't do that anymore. I should probably let them know. Oh. It's fine, it's fine. Right, chicken with onion, red beans, zucchini, and starter and ate it with a bit of bread. Ooh! Very nice, very, very nice. Sounds very yummy. Well, I can tell you for a certain, this body of this V19 is solid. Like, that is really, really solid. Yeah, so the ship isn't huge. It's not huge. Like I said, this is going to be like the main body of it once it's kind of like all together. So this is like the main body. So it's not too bad. Not huge. So then I have to go. So yeah, maybe I'm with. Yeah, no worries, Hyena. Thank you for stopping by, man. Thank you. Fair enough. Take care. So it did used to be your Clipper channel. I was wondering how I was already subbed to it. Yes, it was my old Clipper channel. Those are why I have a bunch of subscribers on it already as well. All the clips on there now I've privated. I didn't want to get rid of them. I gave a lot of headway for people like, if you want to save some clips, you know, download them now. You've got like 2 weeks to do it. So I gave them all the everything for it. Yeah, the build, even if small, seems very thick. It's very very thick. It's a really good solid. It's solid. It's very solid so far. It'll be interesting to see the wings once the wings and stuff are on it. Part of me always keeps calling Hyena Henya for some reason. I don't know why. I'm resorting to Henya every single time. And it's just like, eh. My goodness gravy, Ben. Alright, so we got this. We got this. I'm going to assume, because there's like 3 bags left, but I'm going to assume one is one wing, one's the other, and the other one's the fin. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that's what it is, but could be wrong. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong, but, you know. That was good. I need to eat. No, it's because I'm doing gym as my duty to gain mass. Of course, healthy ones. Of course. Fair enough. Fair enough. To be honest, I need to do exercise to probably lose weight, to be completely honest. That's probably what I would need to do. But I'm wrong about that. Another 90 precise seconds. Oops, forgot to put some bits on. That was an oopsie. That's fine. Alright. Alright, almost there. Almost there with this one. The other one looks sick, maybe I'll buy him separately. He is really good. Like, really, really good. As I said, he's got arm printing and everything. The only bit where he doesn't look particularly good is his back, but I think at that point it's just kind of getting used to Lego doing that now, to be honest, so that just is what it is. Why do I have so many bricks? Not bricks, like actual bricks, not pieces. Like clay bricks? Just lots of bricks. Alright, so there's actually still a little bit more to go on there. Oh wait, did I forget? Oh. Well, it was like I didn't see these pieces, but I forgot to put them on, that's why. Oh. I mean, there's a spare one of those in another set, so that's fine. Alright, bag number 3. Looks like bag number 3 has the Phase 1 pilot. So let's have a look at him, shall we? Oh, look, well, another plastic bag. Just constantly just throwing it because it's just like, it's so funny. Alright. What? Oh, right, it's alright. Ooh, That is a very nice helmet. Very nice Lego. That's been done quite nicely, actually. Same, like, clone head that we've been getting. Oh, that is just really just a brand new... Like a brand new, like, torso print as well. Looks very, very neat. As good as well, but I just like the Ventress. The prints are great, but I prefer the old dark blue color. To be honest, I like the Ventress that was in the Anakin's Custom Jedi Fighter one. I guess because it's more close to the I guess because it's closer to the 2003 Clone Wars one. I think I like that Ventress more personally. Oh, like oh no, it's like the solid bricks. I know what you're talking about. It's like these. It's kind of like these actual like bricks, kind of thing. Right, so clearly there's more detailing on this ship that we need to do. Oh, destruction post. Please stop. No, I'm gonna put the light onto this so it stops doing that. There we go. I'll make it a bit better. And Ben said, yeah. There's it. I know what you mean. I understand. There. Yeah, no, Phase 1 pilot is looking pretty good. Phase 1 pilot's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Cockpit's quite nice and snug as well. There. Pretty curious of this. Oh, as I haven't seen any reviews, just waiting for you to build it. Fair enough. Bigger for the Arc 170. No, that's fair. As I said, it's just one. I think because this V19 Torrent is just such a unique ship. I think generally, most people are probably going to prefer the will probably prefer the Arc 170. That's probably a bit more. Probably a lot more familiar than this one. One of these? Oh, let's try to. Couldn't see the other piece. I'm just kind of like, wow, is it really? Are we really missing a piece? I was saying that was maybe a bit confusing if I was missing that. All things. And have you brought the U-Wing? Yes, the one that came out this year I have, yes. I'm pretty certain I did a stream building the U-Wing. I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain I did, I could be wrong. No, oh no, I did. Don't know why I was second guessing myself there, but... Generally couldn't remember for a hot minute. Generally could not remember. U-Wing was good. Bit probably too small. Honestly, probably way too small to be completely honest. Alright, that's on. It's a great little cockpit actually. Very, very striking, the yellow cockpit. Yeah, you did, you can't remember. Yeah, no, to ones I couldn't remember either. Okay, so... Was it 5 bags or 6? It's 5. So what we're doing here, I think, is the fin. From what I can tell here. Oh, Adobe Flash Player, will you go away? Pops up every time, telling me there's an update, and I'm like, I don't care. Barely even use you anyway. In fact, I don't think I use you, to be honest. Alright, so... but I do that instead. I do it instead. I beat my mod. I think you just meant that message, Martin. You can delete that one, though. You can delete that one if you wish. He uses unlimited power. I do. I have all the power. I control everything. I have all the power. Which does that mean more I'm like a wizard and a mage more than a witch? Isn't that technically what it is? Alright. Here. I have the power to do many things. Alright, we are getting there. We are getting there. Alrighty. I'm gonna think up other questions and stuff I can do. Anyone got any random questions that they'd like me to answer? While this is my last, while I'm doing this final stream on this channel. It could be anything. I am sleepy, but I must stay awake for the shooting stars. If anything, stay awake listening to my voice. Hopefully my voice isn't putting you to sleep. That would be the thing to do. Oh wow, this fin is very thick. Do I like the bridge of Terabithia? I don't know what that is, so I can't answer that question. I have a question. What's your most favorite video / stream you've made? Ooh. There's been a lot, so I don't know actually. There's been a lot. Wow. I generally don't know if I can answer that one because I've done so many. That's a tough one. I have a think and I'll come back. But at the moment, I can't say for certain. Oh no, just because of the trip, I'm so tired. No, it's fair, it's fair. Yeah, we're supposedly in Britain here. I don't know if it's just Britain or elsewhere. We're getting a bunch of shooting stars falling across the skies tonight. By the way, it was up until 12 looking for that stream glitch to find your face. Well, as I said, you want it that badly, you gotta work for it. Because I ain't gonna give it to you. You're not gonna get it that easily. Still don't really know why face reveal is such a big deal, to be completely honest, but people just want to know these things, I think. Guess that can't be helped to that degree. That's there. Let's get a little bit more. I better see that decay to MSO animation. Oh, was you talking about like the actual animation video that I made or the live streams? Probably in terms of my favorite animation. If I were to say what my favorite animation, honestly, I think if If I was to say my favorite animation, probably the favorite one that I've probably done in the last couple of years was probably the Wacky Weather short that I made at the end of the previous year. I was just really happy with how that came out. It was also a lot of fun to do as well. It was a lot of fun. Probably one of my personal favorites. Oh, hang on, did I? Oh no. Well, I did something wrong there, but I did not. I just looked. Right. Alright. 10 message time. Had to retype. Question, are you going to watch Body Kai movie next year? Yes, 100% I will be. Just to rub it in Warner Bros. Faces. I will be watching it. I mean, also as well, I just kind of... I've always was... When I initially heard the concept about it, I'm just kind of like, I just really want to watch this film. This film just sounds... It sounds like such a bizarre concept, but also just really good. Event to get to something million subs, so then he'll do a face review. I mean, to be fair, I did say that if this channel ever reached 10,000 subs, I'd probably do it. To be honest, 10,000 seems like a reasonable one and time to do it. I don't know. I just don't really see the big deal. Wacky Weather was a nice one. Yeah, no, I like the Wacky Weather. The Wacky Weather short was definitely one of my personal favorites. He did show his face on one of the streams. I mean, it wasn't an intentional face reveal. It was just when my software bugged out. So obviously, Imperial was obviously there at the time. So I watched the Comic-Con panel where everyone cares so passionately about this movie, and it's so sweet. Yeah, no, I think it's just so good to see people really do showing their love for the film and whatnot. So I will definitely be wanting to go and watch it. Question, thoughts on the new sequel trilogy? Apparently next year rebuilding a Jedi Order or something stupid containing the worst. I mean, it's not really going to be... I don't think it's meant to be a sequel trilogy. It's meant to be just the new Jedi Order film, which I don't think it's meant to be like a new trilogy. It's meant to be kind of like its own type of thing. It's just going to so happen to have the characters. I mean, I'm curious to see it. But to be honest, next year... I don't think that film is actually coming out next year, though, to be honest. So to be honest, it's not... It's just one of those things where it's just like, there's no point in really kind of getting your hopes up on that one, because I'm pretty certain it's been delayed. But what is coming next year is Mandalorian and Grogu. The Mandalorian and Grogu one, I've seen some leaked bits and pieces of it, and it's looking good. I think it would just be nice to see... It's going to be good just seeing a Star Wars film in cinemas again, to be completely honest. Okay, well, I also like the Wacky Weather one. Yeah, no, I do as well. It's probably one of my favourite ones that I worked on. And also the fact that the streamer who I kind of clipped it from said she loved it as well, made it was great as well. But I didn't know what she was going to think of it. Just kind of like, is she going to like it? I don't know. But she loved it. And that's all that matters to me. Oh. Okay, how's this one? It's going to go on like this. Yes. Oh, this is going to be tricky. 4 Technic pins going in at once. That's going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be a fight, isn't it? Hang on. This one's going to require some effort. Oh, maybe not. Fixed it. Vena Rizzler, I am definitely not. I have, like, no Riz at all. I have negative Riz. I have negative Riz, my friends. Such a weird term, Riz. Riz is definitely one of the weirdest terms I've ever had. Guys, can I show you 10% off Code of Fire? I mean, if it's my code, you can share my code. If it's my code, I mean, I don't know. Did you say that you used my code, Imperial? I can't remember if you. I can't remember if you said if you used my code for it or not. So, I mean, by all means, feel free to share that. All right, so this is the the V19 with its back fin, which is quite good. It's looking good. Bag number 4. Oh my god, about the Wiley clothing reviews there. A big thank you to Mr. Ketchup and his team for rescuing it. Yeah, no, definitely. Well, they clearly ran out of small bags. Lego clearly ran out of the small paper ones. I used some code I found on the internet. Ah, fair enough. I should really put my code in. it supports me as well, so. Oh, that's your one. Nice. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, home stretch. Home stretch, everyone. It's funny. Oh, they use the black barrels for the engines. That's quite cool. That goes on there. Everybody do the flop. That was quite a funny one to animate as well, I must admit. Silly, but fun. Definitely one of my favorite. Definitely a favorite one I did, because that's one I'd always wanted to try and do. But I don't know if you guys noticed that when I animated my one, I didn't like take the arms out of the torso or anything, like how probably most people would have done it. I was doing it, and I was kind of like, I want to try and animate this, but as the figure itself, but just with the figure itself, not having to remove like the arm pieces. Because it's kind of like the thing with animating Lego is that you're wanting to animate its. You want to kind of make the most out of its not the restrictions. That's it. So I think that's one of the fun. I think that's one of the fun parts with brick building. Okay, yeah, this looks like these bags looks like it's one wing. Another? And I have a question. I won't answer without a lawyer. I'm here. I'm a lawyer. I am a professional lawyer. I am here to represent Martin in any cases that he might need me for. I am a professional. It is known in my canon that after I left the Empire, I became a lawyer. That is. Moderators can comment. Of course they can. Will I comment on my videos? Because he can. Doesn't even show up. It doesn't even show up as a moderator. Pretty soon, even though I'm kind of answering. I realize I'm kind of answering the question for you, mine. I do apologize. I'm just kind of like, yeah, pretty soon you can still comment. You've been still commenting on stuff long before since I made you a, like long after I made you a mod. The wrong bit on. Wrong bit on. Let's actually concentrate and put the right pieces on, shall we, Ben? Yeah, go on the videos. Yeah, no, he can. He can. Unless that's something that's come out literally today. Which, as far as I'm aware, it hasn't. So. That would be an interesting one. Huh, only one side has it? No, it should be. That's weird. It's got like the Republic logo going on this wing, but it's like only on this one wing. You've only got one of the Republic logos, so that's interesting. Don't quite know how that works, to be completely honest, but you know what? Whatever. Whatever. I didn't think it was really an argument, you were just asking a question. Hello there, Solo Studio. Welcome, good sir. I hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. We are moving on to the wings now of this V19. And so far I'm liking it. I am personally really liking the build so far. People wanted to know my opinions. I don't think I've really given much of my opinions on this set so far. That one because I'm mod done with. So okay, sure. Sure. Fair enough. Let's have a look here. Go there. Oops. And that goes over here. How does that work for a bit? Oh, it might be that way around. I was going to say, I'm pretty certain that would block it. Blah. This is normal when you maybe did it. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's not a bad size. I think it's actually a really good size, to be completely honest. It's probably more to scale, like more to minifig scale than probably the old one was, because pictures I've seen of the comparisons of the old one, which came out in like, it must have been 2008 now, the last one, which is kind of crazy. I've got one comment on Reddit when Ketchup brought the rights to Wile E. Coyote was something like, watch Ketchup buy either Looney Tunes as a whole or all of Warner. I could see him probably buying Looney Tunes. Definitely see that. Ah, yes. Using the Bionicle points for the wings, which is quite clever. Almost there. Bada bing, bada boom. I realized you did. I think you did send that earlier, Martin. And I don't. Wait, did you? Wait, did you send that one earlier? I don't actually know. Oh no, you didn't. Sorry, no. It was. It looked familiar. It looked similar to another one you sent. My bad. I'm just losing the plot. Don't mind me. I'm just losing the plot right now. Kirby wants to, since he seems like a wealthy guy. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And so they could definitely see him, like, buying, at the very least, buying Looney Tunes for sure. It's very clever how they're using this to kind of keep the pieces in. It's very. The wings are very. The wings on this are again very sturdy. Goes there. Alright, so now it goes into here, and this one comes onto here. We're working on it. Who of you is American? Nope. I am not. I am British, man. Who is American? I know Isaac's American. Isaac is American. B might be American? I don't know. Confirm or deny, B. Were you American? I don't actually know. Isaac is the American. He's the American. Wait, did I do all that on the right bits? Yeah, I did. Cool. Making sure. Isaac is the American, ladies and gentlemen. He is the American. I am Indonesian, definitely Indonesian. Oh, okay. Indonesian, that's wouldn't have thought that. Wasn't expecting that. Indonesian. Oh, wow. Fair enough. Hello to all my fans in Indonesia, I suppose. Pretty cool. Hello, Kicks Films. Hello. Right. Oh yeah. There, let's finish over here. Huh. Things are quite nicely done, actually. Very nice done. Very sturdy. Like I said, look, it's like 2 plates wide. Generally, for the most part, of the wings. I'm in Mississippi and we are separate from America. Oh, right. Oh, well, it's hard to tell sarcasm through a computer screen. So, you know. As they say. Hard to tell. Alright, now we have some stripes. Cool America versus the rest. Lol. Yeah, I guess. No, it definitely is. Like, you can't really tell sarcasm. Can't really tell sarcasm through typing, unless it's very. They make it very, very obvious. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But generally speaking, it's quite difficult to tell. For the most part. Tell you what, this is definitely the most detailing of stuff they've done with the wings. This is crazy. As the other day about Wile E. Coyote, he's going to watch it because of the principle that Warner should have had better faith in it. Yeah, no, definitely. That's what I would like to do as well. I know Canon made custom rotated droid arms. Rotation. Oh yeah, no, they've got not just droid arms. They've got like whole custom droids, like with their legs move and everything, which is definitely huge. They've got quite a big step up in the customs market for certain with that. Interesting. Interesting way to do that. Oh, it's so dark in here. It is dark in my room. It goes there. This goes here. Okay, yep, so that must be like that. Then we got some blaster cannons coming on. Oh, that looks like a new piece as well. Now the cannons. Cannons on one wing anyway. Almost there. There we go. Snap on. Oh wait, what? Oh, this must stop it going like all the way down or something. Like little stop this. Just realized I wasn't looking at messages. Hang on 1 second. Oh, there's a new one. Yeah, no, mine's been here for a while. Brickarms have bendable droid acquired, but it's based on computer animations. Ah, fair enough. You got your first OG phase 1. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I know Brickarms have the arms. They're pretty cool. Alright, so 1 wing. So also, yeah, mine longer. Oh wow, I tell you what, it's only got 1 wing on at the moment, but that's pretty cool. I like that. I really like that. That is, it's such a unique ship. It's such a unique ship. It definitely probably looks better, like deployed. Probably like deployed in attack, like in flight position. Oh. Wait, what's this? What are these pieces for? Oh wait, hang on. That's why. I hadn't quite finished yet. I was about to move on to the other bag, and I hadn't actually technically finished it yet. Whoopsies. So we're fine. I mean, from initial. If I'm giving my initial opinion on it, I think it is. I just need to finish. I just need to finish the other wing, and then I'll give my full opinion on it. Flight mode, that's it. Oh! This is why I think I'm going to go the ARC one, so he's set. And twice in the past. Yeah, no, as I said, you choose what you choose what you prefer. The ARC 1 fighter is a good choice as well. You've got to be kidding me. So, you know how, like, the last 3 bags... You know, like, the last 3 bags have had the little plastic ones? What the hell? Lego! What? Oh, my lord. The V-Wing's pretty cool as well. But the V-Wing is a later stage, ship, so... oops. Ay. I don't think Lego actually knows what it wants to do with these bags, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, Ventress's colours like a little I don't know what to really say about Ventress. Like, it's not a bad figure. It's definitely not a bad figure. There's something missing. Something is missing from that figure, I think. Clone Pilot. I said I'll do a close up of the figures once I'm done. So we got 1 more wing to do, and then we are done. The new Clone Pilot is good. The new helmet mold looks very, very good. I would definitely like to try and get at least another one. I think if I do potentially build that gunship. Did you go with a cloth? I can't remember. No, there's no things in here with a cloth. Definitely could benefit from that cloth. I think. The only one that had that was an older version of Ventress. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. I think it definitely would have made it better. Oh, but she does have her lights. She does have these lightsabers. We haven't had these molds for these lightsabers, I think, since the last time we got a Ventress figure, actually, which is interesting. As I said, she's got the haven't seen these lightsabers in a while. But yeah, I'd say the thing that's definitely missing is probably like the cloth piece more than anything in general. What gunship do you have? None at the moment, but I'm looking to probably try and build the Coruscant Guards gunship, but recolored. That's what I'm looking to do, I think. You've watched 2 movies over the weekend. Oh, what movies have you watched, Martin? Tell me. I am curious. Oh wait, wasn't one of them? Didn't you watch the K-pop like Demon Hunters one? Did you watch that? Is that the one you watched? I could have sworn I saw you on one of the Discords, on one of the Discord servers, say that you had watched it. I might be wrong. I seem to recall you mentioning that. Oh, nice. Yes, that's the plan. I was just umming and ahhing about whether or not I would try and get the gunship, try and get the Coruscant Guard gunship different because of ship, or just buying the whole thing. And I'm just kind of like, I think I'm better off just buying the whole thing. At least then I'll get some good figures with it. I can get the Commander Fox that no one likes, which would be kind of hilarious when I think about it. Oh, you watched that John Wick? Oh, how was that? Was that John Wick one actually good? You saw Superman? Ooh, what did you think of Superman? So I personally really liked Superman. It was a really good iteration of Batman. Of Batman, Superman even. Yes, I did. Definitely wasn't about to accuse Paz of being a snitch. I mean, Paz didn't tell me that you had watched it. I just saw it. I just saw that you had mentioned watching it on a Discord thing. Oh, you saw a shooting star. Nice. John Wick 1 was fine if you're not a realist. Oh, I've seen the first John Wick. I liked it. But as I said, I'm saying if you're not a realist. I mean, I don't go into watching movies about whether or not they're realistic. I go into movies to watch a movie just to shut off from the real world. So I don't really care if they're realistic or not, to be completely honest. It doesn't bother me. I don't really care. As long as if the film's fun, it's fun, you know? I don't really think about those details. You know? So it is what it is. It is what it is. The one thing I will say about this V19 is that it might look small, but it's actually not as small as you probably think. It's actually a pretty good size when I see it. It's not good outside, it's all plastic. I think that's good, but obviously since it's a spin-off, doesn't really have the same hype as the main films. Ah, fair enough. They make Commander Fox bad because everyone hates him. Oh, John Wick was too much action. The 4th was amazing, high budget. Ah. Well, the John Wick ones, I think the John Wick films were meant to be, you know... They were meant to be, like, high action stuff anyway, so I think if you go into that knowing what that's going to be, then, you know, that definitely would make the difference, wouldn't it? I would reckon. That's just really... That's it. I'm very... As I said, I think initially when building it, which is kind of like, it's probably just a bit smaller than I anticipated. But then actually having the build like almost done, it's like, it's a good size. It's actually a really good size. It's not too big, and it's not really small either. Then we got a beard reveal like 3 years ago. Oh, you're talking about that old shit. I'm surprised that people are finding that, because that's in like an unlisted thing. I'm quite surprised that people are finding those streams. You got kind of like the bottom half of my face. Trying to breathe. It's in an unlisted playlist B, so I don't know if you'll be able to find it that easy. Oh my lord. I feel like when I do a face reveal, I'm going to break like the whole... I feel like that's going to break the internet when I do a face reveal. Oh gosh. This just in, Benno Animations, small-time YouTuber and animator and streamer, finally does a face reveal. And people are disappointed. Because he looks like everyone else. But most importantly, people are disappointed that he is in fact not a little Lego Stormtrooper. I can see it now. But we saw his beard. Wouldn't really say it was a beard, more like just very loose face. Very scruffy facial hair. LOL. Oh, yeah, I watched the K-pop Drum Hunt with my parents. We all really loved it. The Sony animation team is so great. Ah. Okay. I definitely want to watch it. I might try and watch it at some point. Watch some point soon in the future. It's one of those ones again, I think because it's on Netflix, I just haven't really had a chance to watch it, but I'm just seeing so much of it, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just watch from my parents' Netflix and just kind of be like, yeah, I'm watching this film now. Maybe I'll just do that. The thing is that I do technically have Netflix, but I can't obviously get access to it on my laptop where I primarily watch stuff, because obviously, you know, the whole Netflix thing of like password sharing and whatnot, yada 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 yada. But it's on my TV, so I could probably just watch it on there, to be honest. Maybe I'll do that one day. One day this coming week. Much of pop, I don't like dealing anything. That's fair. Opinions, personal opinions at the end of the day. If you're not a fan, you're not a fan. It is what it is. Alright. It really is. As I said, these wings are really well, like, they're sturdy. They're very, very sturdy and very thick as well. So it's like they're not gonna. These wings are definitely not gonna come apart. Which is pretty cool. I'm actually being I can reach 100 subscribers. I don't know. That's a bit of a random question to ask, but it just depends how often you're uploading videos. So I found if I was uploading animations semi-regularly, like one every month, my numbers were doing pretty decent, I would say. But not really a question I can ask. Your dad watched K-pop Hunter and loved it. Oh, okay. From what I've seen, this a lot of the internet basically raves the whole thing. So it's just kind of like I should really watch it at some point. I might mention it to Paz, and Paz will probably want to watch it with me. So because she loves that film. Well, not loves, but she was pretty obsessed with it when it initially came out. So we'll wait and see on that one. Alright, we're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. Home stretcho. Then I can finally stretch my legs. Almost there. Making my longest stop motion 2 minutes. Oh, damn. Oh, my little soda pop. LOL. I believe that's from the film, because it sounds familiar. So I'm guessing it is, but I could also be wrong. Goes there, and then this comes over here. Almost there. Rather run to your house like Roadrunner as soon as you say you're thinking about watching it. I've never now just saw a £10 bin of Lego, so keep streaming. Well, I won't be going on for that. I won't be going on for that long. Definitely not that long. Can't stream for that long at all. That is just not doable or reasonable. Dawn Cinemas is on Netflix. Yes. We made that daily post thing a while back. It lasted like 31 days. Oh yes, I remember. I posted daily for 1 whole month. I remember it well. It was fun. There might potentially be another one of those coming later in the year. Potentially, but you didn't hear it from me. Hey, you didn't hear it from me. There might be another one coming soon. I definitely would like to do another one. The motion is about John. John Wick or just John? Alright, got the stripes here. Please make daily post series and more story times because I love those videos. I have got another. I must say, story time wise, I've definitely got an idea of stuff I would like to do. I've got lots of scripts for things written down. I definitely would like to do some modders. Definitely Clone Trooper John. As I said, it would just be once I've got all this stuff with this stream channel kind of done and out of the way, then I'll definitely be cracking on. I'll definitely be cracking on with some animation, with more animation stuff. Are we there yet? Almost. What's the craziest name you read during a stream? It'll probably be any of the spam bot ones. I've never actually read it on stream, but I've seen it and it's kind of like, well, that's definitely a spam bot, so I'm not reading that name. Oh no, I don't know. Don't know if there really has been any terribly extreme names, to be 100% honest and transparent. What's your favorite Lego Star Wars set? Probably the 2016 Death Star. Because I'm biased and I like how big it is. That would probably be my personal favorite one. I think. And to be honest, the Mos Eisley Cantina is probably a close favorite. For nostalgia, probably the original X-Wing. Because I remember getting that for Christmas and loving it. So the original X-Wing wins on nostalgia, I think. In terms of newer stuff, I don't actually know. Really, it's interesting. Couldn't tell you what some of my favorite newer stuff is, really. Because a lot of the newer Lego sets is interesting. They're kind of usually they're a hit or miss for me, really. Again, I don't know what these what set numbers are, so like if you're expecting me to know what these sets are, I just don't. So you're better off just saying the actual names of the sets because I don't have any idea. I have no knowledge of sets by their numbers. I just don't. People who know the sets by their numbers, it's pretty insane to me, to be completely honest. Alright, let's put the wing on. Let's do this. Then I think I just need to do a couple more stickers and a little bit more of the engines, and then I'm done. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is a good build. That is a very good build. Very sturdy, very smooth. Oh, 2014 Imperial Destroyer. Oh, okay. Here's on Clone Pilot helmet for future gunship set. What should be planet Alien for Mercy mission episode. Ooh. Oh, is that like a general leak? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool if that's meant to be like if that's an actual leak. Not sure if it is though, to be completely honest, but it'll be cool. Alright, let me move all this out of the way, because I think I've got to put some stickers on this, and then I think it'll be done. Yep, more stickers on here. Alright, let's... Again, I don't like the fact that you got to put stickers on round pieces. That just does not sit well with me, because putting stickers on isn't exactly easy to begin with. But having to put it on like a round tile, it makes it a lot harder. It does make it a lot harder. So that's why I say the biggest thing, the best thing you can do for stickers, if you're not good with stickers, use the brick separators to put them on, because it makes it so much easier to actually get them on. There we go. Beautiful. With that, the set is done. I gotta say, this set is fantastic. I like it. Look at that. That looks really good. And like even holding it in person as well. That is, it's really, really good. 2002 ATT or 2002 Gunship, 2010 Turbo Tank. Not the 2005 Turbo Tank? That's cool. Alright. Alright, let's fold you back down. Let's fold you back down and we will get nice and we'll get our close-ups in. Ah, look at this. It's the summer wave. It's the expensive wave. Ah, oh my goodness. I said this at the beginning. I said this at the beginning of the stream, but when I went into the store today to pick up these sets, I saw the MTT had been built. Because as I said at the start, I was actually considering buying the MTT because I'm just kind of like, I'm actually kind of curious about the set because I've seen lots of stuff with the builds and whatnot. And yeah, it's safe to say, when I saw this MTT in person, no. This might shock some people, but the MTT is actually smaller than it actually looks in like the comparison stuff. It's crazy. It's smaller than you think. Which I said, it's insane. Absolutely insane to me that it is as small as it is. I unfortunately don't have the Arc 170 built at the moment, so I do apologize. So unfortunately, I cannot compare it. Let's put these guys here. All right. Let me just hit the old BRB screen. It's so bizarre. Like, I just looked at it and I'm just kind of like, that is too small. It's like for a multi-true transport, it's way too small. It's just, Alright, bear me just a second. I might actually quickly BRB and grab a drink because I'm currently out of drink and I need to get some more, so I'm going to BRB in just a second. So behave while I go and rehydrate. Back in a jiffy. I'm back. Alright, board coming in. Oh, I'll move the camera as well. Oh. Maximum effort. Alright, here we go. Okie dokie. Oh, the camera's a bit warm as well, actually. Alright, what I'll do first, I'll go through... I'll tell you what, I'll do the one-piece set first. I might get that over. One moment. So technically they're kind of in the water there, but that's alright. Alrighty. Okay, let's have a look here. That might be blurry, because I might have to fix it. Okay, no, that's not too bad. Just need to readjust. Just need to readjust the focus. So this is the one-piece set here, which is, I said, it's neat. It's for a small little buy. So you're not going to buy the MTT? No, probably not. Not until it goes down to probably maybe £100. But even then, I don't know if I'll get it. Very debatable. But then it would be called Zero Effort. Yeah, probably. Probably so. I reckon. Kind of one knows and why. To be honest, you're probably better. I mean, the MTT, I think you're better off probably getting once it goes on sale, to be honest. So, right. So the figures we have here. I don't actually know the names of these guys. So, what's the names? You got Luffy, we got Shanks, and we got Macano. So, this one was 24, I think, maybe a little bit less. 24. So as I said, we got. I really like the build for how they done the roof here. It was really clever how they done that. And as I said, I need to watch. I'm planning on watching the Netflix One Piece, but how they've done the figures, I think, are really, really good. And I like that you can take this. Obviously, when he's obviously handing down the hat. It's good. It's good that he can obviously take this off, and he's obviously just got his normal hairpiece as well. So it's very, very. I really like it. Yeah, compared to the ATT 18 small, it's like that MTT should probably be at least twice the size. It's just too small. That's really ultimately the problem with it. Looks cool, but too small. Unfortunately. And as I said, there's probably. Oh yeah, and also I suppose the thing as well to point out. Let's move this around. The roof can obviously come off quite easily, and it just kind of rests on these pieces here. We've got like this notice board. We got like this notice board thing here that has like one of these wanted posters, and I think every set has a certain number of these wanted posters. So it's like, you know, it's. I think this set has one. One of the sets has like 3, and I think the biggest set has like all of them or like 6 of them. So I know, and apparently all the posters are different in each set. So that's cool. Oh, cool! The hat has hair. Yeah, no, it's they have been in recent years doing like whoopsie daisy. Like hats with like dual molded hair pieces in it. It's really cool. Very, very nice. So yeah, no, this is just a fun little build. I kind of really like the figures. in these One Piece sets. That's kind of one of the reasons why I bought it. The one thing I don't like about this set, though, and it's really just a personal nitpick, is the cape. They're using like this old traditional like the paper capes for this one, and I don't know why. When they got the black spongy ones, I don't know why they don't just use those. To be honest, maybe there's a reason, but that would be my personal nitpick. But it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at the end of the day, you know. But it's a fun little build, and there's probably more. As I said, there's probably more references and stuff in here if you've seen the One Piece series, but I do want to watch it, so I'll definitely check it out and give you opinions on this. But my overall opinion on this set, I give it a 9. I think I give it a 9. I think it's definitely worth its play. It's worth its value. It's got some good features in here. This would look really good on a blue base plate, actually, with like the boat there and whatnot. So yeah, no, I think it's good. I definitely think it's good. Move this to the side now. Goodbye boat, goodbye you lot. Let's zoom out a little bit. And B19 torrent. Okay, so new series, so slight lower budget. Well, I mean, it's a live action one, so I don't know. I don't know about the budget for it, but from what I see, it looks really. From everyone has been telling me that it's good. Even like Papaz has been telling me that it's good as well. Well, what's the price? The price for the one piece was £24, I think. It was 24. Shoots Ben. I guess I'm bringing him in dead. No, you can't shoot me. Alright, so the V19 Torrent. Well, I might as well have a look at the figures first. We'll have a look at General Kenobi. General Kenobi looks very, very good with his arm printing as well. Very, very good. Oops, sorry, Mr. Bone Pilot, just bonking you with the bonking him with the lightsaber. That looks very, very good to me. He does have a dual molded face. I don't know if this Obi-Wan's head is the same. I don't know if this Obi-Wan's head is the same as any other Obi-Wan's head, but it looks good for what it definitely looks good. Looks good for sure. Not bad for that much. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I think for that one piece, it's definitely pretty good. It's fun. It's a good little build. So yeah, no, Obi-Wan is good. I would say my only nitpick again is like the back. The back legs, obviously, it's not like dual molded and whatnot, and it wouldn't be dual molded because I think what would be good for there is like a waist cape. Like maybe a tan waist cape would be pretty good here, but it's not. I don't think in this situation it's not a big deal. And here we have the Phase 1 pilots. And entirely new helmet mold we got here. Entirely new. And I have to say, it looks good. It looks very, very good. I can imagine people are going to be buying the heck out of this one on Bricklink and eBay when it does pop up on its own. But it's very, very good. The prints are done very, very well. LEGO have done a really good job on this one, actually. Really good job. So I say well done, LEGO. For that, and if you're wondering, his head is just the generic clone that we've got for like the last 5 years. So nothing much there. So he's pretty good. Wrist reveal so early. I mean, my whole hand has been on the stream, dude. I know you're probably joking, but I just kind of like my whole hand has been on the stream. Hello, hello. And here we have Hasaj Ventress. And I guess it might appear in the advent calendar. I don't think the pilot's in the advent calendar one. It's just like all the droids. It's like a big droid backpack. I don't think the pilot's actually in it. Hasaj Ventress, I think this figure is probably my least favorite out of the three. I don't know. Something isn't quite right for the figure. I think anything the head is good. But I don't know. I don't know what it is with this figure. Something is missing. I think it's more like a waist skirt like piece here. I think that she had in the clone that she had. If I can try and find it, I'll use it. But it's But yeah, no, I think I don't know. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite figure. I don't think. One piece from now official to official, more knockoffs, and Lego makes official patches later. I prefer no smile plus dark blue. The smile isn't a big deal, I don't think. But maybe. Yeah, no, I would have said it's a bit weird. It's definitely probably more accurate to the actual obviously 2008 animation. Yeah, no, it's yeah, not my favorite. I don't think it's my favorite figure. Probably my least favorite figure out of the three. And to be honest, kind of out of place. I think I would have probably rather, if anything, I think out of the figures, if they were going to get 3 figures, I think I would have rather just had a normal clone. To be completely honest. Oh, so she is smiling. Yes, she is smiling just about. You can obviously can't quite tell. Can't quite tell. Hang on, I'll sort the zoom out. Just wait. I'll sort out the focus. Give me just 2 seconds. Let me sort that out. You can see. Can you kind of see her there? See the smile? You can't. It's quite hard to tell. Quite hard to tell with like her tattoos. I probably replace Ventress with probably a normal clone trooper, or even a modern Phase 1 Commander Cody would probably be quite good. I think. A Phase 1 Commander Cody, I think, could have been a good choice. Or even just a normal clone, I think, would have been pretty good as well. Personally. There's really White Eyes Ventress since 2015, pretty simple. Yeah, no, that one is pretty good. Obi-Wan looks a bit smug with that smile. But I mean, to be fair, he was quite smug. He is quite smug most of the time, to be honest. But yeah, no, I think in general the figure selection is good. Ventress probably could have been done a bit better, but as I said, that's just my personal opinion on the matter. It's not my favorite figure. I mean, even then, the set, they could have very easily just taken a set off. We could have just taken her out and then probably made this set like £10 cheaper and just have these two in it. Then I would have probably still been happy. But yeah, no, I think no, as I said, the figures are good. The selection of figures you get is pretty good. All right, so I will show you now a bit more stuff with the actual ship. It's really good. Alright, there we go. A bit better. As I said, so the wings, so these 2 wings come down. They're like kind of attached on by those bionicle. Oops, sorry everyone. By those bionicle points that I had shown before. And the back fin is held together by like a clip and a bar. By one of the bars, and it's, as I said, it's quite nice. It is, like, seeing it like this, it's definitely striking. The turbines are stickers, yes. They're definitely stickers. I would have said maybe one thing they could have probably done with this set is maybe had like a display stand for when it's in flight, maybe. That might be one thing I would say they could have done with the ship. Because I know Jango Fett's one has one. As the parts, no, these parts, these ones here, I had to put the stickers on. I had to put the stickers on this one, so. Rumor then got cancelled as dead. Rumor now Lego resurrected a set. I mean, this set I think was actually rumored to be the Headhunter. I think originally, those were the original rumors. Go to the Arc 170. I don't have the Arc 170 built at the moment, Imperial, so I can't. But yeah, no, as I said, it's really. The pilot obviously goes in here. Let's see what. Let's sit him down here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he can sit up all the way. I think he's got to lean. I think he's got to lean back a little bit. sit down? Unfortunately, his legs are too new that he can't sit him down properly. Oh, crying out loud. Yeah, so he's got to kind of... I think he's got to lean back a little bit. I don't know how much I have to go down. Oh, that's not too bad. I would say that's not too bad. You can kind of like see him there. Oh, do the shoulders out the wall. I have to take them apart because I don't have enough room on my display shelves for a lot of the new sets that I get. But I'm probably definitely going to make room for this one, especially if I can get like a display stand for it. I need a Magna Guard Starfire set. I actually do have the original Magna Guard Starfire. So that's how I have the Magna Guards. Obviously. The Def Lego probably are in. Some people would say that the definitely in need of like an updated Magna Guard. I actually forgot how much this V19 was. Let me just double check. Lego V19. Let's have a look. Oh, 60. Okay. Okay, so this set. So this V19 is... That's the same price as the Arc 1 Fighter, I think. Ooh, interesting. Okay. If I were to give my opinions on the two, I think really this one... Because I know Imperial was saying, like, what would I recommend between this and the Arc 170? Personally, I think it's just depending what ship you like, I think, at this point. Because both ships are the same price. Both ships are the same price. So it just depends which ship you prefer. Like I said, the Arc 1 Fighter is neat. I do like it. But I just kind of... Because I'm going through a bit of a Phase 1 base at the moment, I just kind of wanted to try and get more like the Phase 1 kind of ships and things. So this is why I like the V9. And the V19 is also just a very unique looking ship as well. And as I said before, I really like ships that are very unique looking. So it just depends. It just depends which one you prefer. There's no real right or wrong answer with this. It's like if you like the V19, get the V19. If you like the Arc 170, buy the Arc 170. There's really no that one between those two. It's just depending on what ship you actually want, because they're both when I say £60 is worth this price tag. Yeah. All things considered, I think especially with a lot of the stuff coming out in this wave, this is probably one of the better price sets you can get, and the figures in it are good. I mean, Clone Wars Obi-Wan and new Phase 1 pilot would be worth getting this set on its own, really. And the ship is just, it's just unique. If I were to get one, I'd get this one since I have the original one. Yeah, exactly, that's fair. Exactly, so that's kind of like, that would just be, it's just more what you guys would prefer, essentially. Which ship you prefer, and whether or not you already have one, essentially. That would be what I would say. My humble opinion on that matter. The price-wise, I think if this set was maybe if it was £5 less, I think it would be perfect. But £5 is not really that much nowadays, to be completely honest. So I'm just kind of like, you know, really, I think with like the whole, like, you know, the licensing fees and the inflation stuff and whatnot, I think this is probably a really fair priced set. I think in terms compared to the MTT and like the turbo tank, I think this is definitely a pretty good set you're getting for the money. And so there, to be honest, I'm probably inclined to give this set also a 9, maybe a 9.5 actually, because it's just the build itself is really, really good. Like I said, this is solid. this is like rock solid. Even if I think, even if you drop this, this really isn't going to come apart. Like, this is just a really solid build. So, from that perspective, yeah, no, as I said, good build. The figures are good. Ventress is probably not. Ventress probably isn't great. Maybe, I don't know. Said something is missing from her. But if they took her out completely and they had it just this, and maybe it was £5 less, I think that would still be good. I've been said, I think removing Ventress doesn't subtract anything from the set itself. I don't think, personally. Humble opinion. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give this set a 9.5. I think it's good. I think it's worth the price. It's a good set. And yeah, I think that's probably all I can say about that one. So yeah, no, I recommend it. Alright. And so we have come towards the end of the last stream. Oh, on this channel. The last stream on this channel. Oh, it's been a wild one. It's been good. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I don't know why I'm talking about like I'm just not streaming. I'm not going to be streaming again. Like, I'm legit going to be streaming again 2 days from now on my on the new channel. So it's just like, I don't know why I'm being so dramatic, to be completely honest. But you know, it's, as I said, it's what it is. I think in general it's going to be for the better. Moving to a new one, just having the streams in one place, I think would just be better. Yep, we'll be on the new streaming house, and look forward to some new stuff, because there's some new intro, and outro stuff. I've got some other little bits and bobs as well, so look forward. And so look forward to that. We've got some fun little things. And I said, Friday stream is Thursday stream on that channel is going to be more as like a just explaining what I'm going to be doing on that channel kind of thing. I don't plan on doing really anything. I don't really plan on doing anything big on that one. The Great Commander droids look good. I think they look pretty good. I think some people aren't too keen on the change on their colors, but I think they look pretty neat, to be honest. Definitely makes the those Commando droids like stand out for sure. So, yeah, no, I like them. As I said, MTT, I think it's just a shame it's as small as it is, because I think I would have generally got, if that MTT was probably either a little bigger or £20 cheaper. New stream house and new mod join the fray. Yes, that is true. That is very true. So yeah, no, look forward to that. As I said, really, there's no, I'm not planning on doing anything big. It's just going to be like a, hello, this is me. This is my streaming channel. This is what I'm planning to do. And then maybe I might reveal a schedule as well. Early schedule. So that'll be quite fun. And there'll be more stuff coming for that channel as well. And then once that's all done, I can then kind of concentrate doing more animations, etc., etc. So yeah. All right. We might as well see if we can try and do one final raid on this channel, because I won't be competing on this one again. Go away. I think I don't really know how many. I think there's only really 2 that we can go to. But one of them I probably won't raid because of what she's doing and playing at the moment, to be completely honest. So let's have a look. Oh, it's only really those 2. Okay. I mean, we could go say hello to actually, no, we'll go say hello to her. Why not? I shall go and we will go and say hello to her. Gonna say hello to the Puffball again. I would go and say hello to Blair, but because of what she's doing at the moment, I'm just kind of like, probably should. Probably not. Actually, yeah, it truly is going to be a goodbye from here. Yeah, no worries, Stan, take care. But yeah, if you guys want to join... Thank you, Martin. So if you guys want to join in with the raids, do we send to say that? Grouper raids. Alright. So I will see you guys on the new channel, and this one will truly be a goodbye from here, everyone. Have a good couple of days, and I will see you on Thursday on the new stream. I'm gonna say it twice, but goodbye from here. Bye. Wah.